In the rapidly shifting digital marketing landscape of 2026, the foundational principles of attribution and the strategies to execute them have been transformed by privacy imperatives. The narrative now unfolds across a broad stage, where individual identity is shrouded behind aggregated data and deterministic tracking is replaced with probabilistic inference. The new age requires a scholar's understanding of data science intricacies and a tactician's agility in adapting to changing tools and legislations. Scene 1. The era of aggregation, from pixels to cohorts. Imagine the bustling control rooms of modern marketing organizations, once saturated with the granular hum of user-level data. Every click and view stitched together a tapestry of consumer journeys. The demise of cookies, however, has forced these rooms to recalibrate their instruments. Now, aggregated measurement frameworks supplant the one-to-one mechanisms. Campaign performance is assessed not through individual lenses, but through the collective output of cohorts. Strategic minds pore over cohort dashboards, identifying shifts in behavior, optimizing ad spend, and predicting market trends with advanced statistical inference. This paradigm shift places the emphasis not on the identity of each actor, but on the symphony of collective commerce. Scene 2. SKAdNetwork and the iOS ecosystem, redefining conversion value. In the quiet but high-stakes arena of iOS marketing, SKAdNetwork becomes the arbiter of truth. Data is dispatched not at once, but on a delay and stripped of once vital identifiers. Here, strategist architects become detectives of the immediate, which in-app behaviors in the initial window most reliably portend long-term value. Days are spent mapping signals, perhaps a completed registration, a tutorial finished, a first purchase, into the limited conversion value slots available. There is suspense in the unseen. Have the right signals been chosen? Will the cohort-level reports surface the precious insights required to justify spend or pivot the creative? Scene 3. Chrome, Android, and the browser as gatekeeper. Meanwhile, Google's privacy sandbox reconstructs the once transparent wall between advertisers and consumers. The browser and operating system become sentinels, dispatching only composite, delayed reports that never betray the identity of their subjects. Attribution Reporting API produces summary reports. The strategist's intent must now pierce the fog of privacy, discerning outcome from statistical shadow. Creative campaigns and audience segments are mapped not for forensic audit, but for inference. The utility lies not in what is known for certain, but in what can be deduced from patterns and probabilities. Scene 4. The calculus of noise, differential privacy in practice. In the mathematical underworld of attribution, the concept of differential privacy emerges as both shield and hurdle. Imagine a dataset as a great mural, but one intentionally blurred with digital noise, enough to obfuscate the individual brush strokes, yet preserve the overarching scene. Here, the art is in discernment. The strategist must learn to ignore the ripples of artificial randomness and derive true market signals. The twin forces of privacy and utility negotiate constantly. Only the adept can harvest actionable insights without succumbing to the mirages generated by noisy data. Scene 5. Model the gaps, the future of attribution. The drama crescendos as signal loss becomes an inevitable reality. The path from ad exposure to purchase is now obscured by privacy's fog. Enter modeled conversions. Machine learning steps into the breach, trained on partially observed journeys and spooling probabilistic narratives for the rest.